Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between Dplus KIA during week 1 of the LCK 2024 Spring Split. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Just get the dragons, we know they're strong, and you're going to be feeling pretty good anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure coaching staff Dplus just said new meta, and so they still go for dragon stacking. That's what we like.
You know, you have some extra time in the early game and the mid game, and sometimes the late game. So here's Kellen just zooming in. He's got the zoomies. Envy in a little bit of trouble, but there's the Bard ult. Gonna buy some time, aiming full health. That ult is just gonna sail wide somehow, and aiming is going to look for this kill as Lucid sets him up. That's first blood. Aiming though, it's gonna see a Sejuani, and DK have taken too long with this play as Gideon gets in position and will block the vault over the wall. It's a double kill for Gideon.
Yeah, double kill for Gideon. That's gonna make this Sejuani a little bit tankier.
Over, not gonna hit the knock-up onto Karis. And now we just have messiness and action around the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, very awkward. Karis has to stay in the pit, and the rest of the team has to come up. He has to flash.
Karis has to flash, but it's perfect because Kellen's going to go down. Nice snipe this time around from Envy. That's the Rakan just gone. Kellen going a little bit too ham, but now the TP comes in and Lucid gets in underneath that one, but he's in a bit of trouble as well. They need some damage. Kingin making his way in with the teleport. Morgan as well, a little bit late, but perfect timing perhaps as he is looking for more. Flashes in, nearly able to take down Lucid, but maybe he went too far himself as now they're chasing down Showmaker. It's a double kill for Karis, and it will be the Dragon to Bro.
Looks like the Dragon Link luck is changing. Aiming.
Oh boy.
We'll get an exit kill, but what a bizarre set of plays here. Unfortunately, we'll slow, but slow and steady wins the race, you know.
They had to take a sip of their brew, you know, it's bro and brew. So the hand was off the mouse for just a little bit, and then they go up and they're ready to finally take this down. Lucid is nearby, he has King in as well. You see the Black Cleaver here taken, will the smite come in, and the Poppy ultimate just gives it for free. And King in gives us a little thumbs up. There you.
I mean, Jax gets a lot of agency out of this. I think Dplus need to try to make something happen down here because this might end up being a lot of turret damage. TP.
Yeah, TP's coming in, and the ult does go in onto Karis. They want to come into this, but the arm guard it's completed, guys. He's able to stasis, and now this dive might actually work out. They're going in on the Karis. He goes down, and now aiming has to go into stasis himself. Showmaker looking for the divide. Envy with no E remaining, and he flashes just to die as the rest of the team had already jumped ship. And DK position.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly could set up for a pick. As Lucid also threatening Envy. Caught.
Yeah, he's just gonna maybe die. He's gonna go down. Envy just takes him out as the team not there together, and Lucid going way too far forward by himself. Maybe feeling a little bit too easy when he was on the CL squad. And so if you're going to engage, it has to be crisp. Now DK, they say, we're just gonna do Baron. And they might just be able to do it. I mean, they have insane amount of damage, and Gideon goes flying. It is free for the side of DK. And now Bro trying to punish them for that one, but Dplus, they say, okay, we'll just run away from this one. No punish comes in. They don't have their Sejuani, and no engage allows them to do anything.
It's a really clean disengage out of the Baron pit as well, splitting it.
It's not going to be easy. Maybe can match Showmaker on the bottom side. Do you see a fight over the blue buff? And it is going to go the way of Bro, I believe, but the engage here is quite strong. Karis in a lot of trouble. The timing is good, and that is a free Azir. Just going to go the way of Dplus.
I mean, that might be an opened up inhibitor here, as they've got follow-up on this play.
Look at King, and he's like, okay, you don't have Azir. Now I can just walk in a 4.
True shot to try to clear the wave to keep this inhibitor turret alive.
Kellen gonna try to set this one up once again. The Bard ultimate does delay and buy some time, but redemption as well, and the follow-up engage is good. Morgan has to back away. Showmaker very low, but he is going to survive here as the siege on the inhibitor. This is without Baron, mind you, and it's the mid-inhibitor gonna go the way of DK.
With that cannon minion surviving, you know, they have enough pushing power on it. Lucid will respect. As this Drake is spawning in 20 seconds here. King in.
Okay, well, they know he's here, but he doesn't care. Just gonna press the R button onto Karis, and he dies for free again! And that's gonna be the end of that. The Bard ultimate is just a celebration for DK. And that's just...
Now what do? Effort on the flank here, trying to scout this out.
It's feeling a little bit like game 1 once again, where it's like you don't have a lot going on, so you just try to group up in mid, as now it's just a dead Bard. He's just 100-0. The burst showing through, feels like solo queue. It's going to be the end of effort. Doesn't even have time to flash.
You don't want to be the one who has to check. You don't want to be the one who's trying to come out there in clear vision, but you've got no choice. And Showmaker finally gets the punish. That's Baron. And him still down for 80 seconds. And Dplus are just in the full control of this game in all regards right now. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, that's Morgan in a lot of trouble. He's got Gideon nearby. The counter-strike is going to help. Bard ultimate as well. He's going to try to seal the fate, but Morgan is standing his ground. He lives as well, as the Jax can be pretty incredible sometimes. Does get away. Shot Barrage will sail wide as well. Through the goal post, looking for Karis. This time not going to land it. Lucid does take a lot of damage, but the Poppy ultimate, a little bit of anti-synergy there, actually. They don't take anyone down. The Bard stun comes through as well. And now Aiming going to have to use some buttons here. Presses his R1, and he's just running away. Kingin and Showmaker now with a bunch of enemies on their heels. Stun comes through on the King, and he is so incredibly tanky. You can't kill this Poppy. It's not going to happen. The Emperor's Divide comes through, but the damage follow-up is not there. And slowly but surely, DK will chip away at the front line of Bro. That's going to be the end of that. Envy as well will go down, and Dplus will take the series 2-0.
Very dominant performance here from Dplus post mid-game, back-to-back, finding the picks they needed in order to scoop up objectives and close out the game. Patient when they needed to be.